Dear friends, I've come with a very important topic to discuss with you. Just want to open up my heart and speak up with you. I don't believe in positive thinking. Yes. There are only what we have been taught right from the childhood. There are only two kinds of thinking. One is positive and the other is negative. The negative thinking always pulls us down. And who are these negative people that ultimately? They are the ones who always have a negative thought, and their words also reflect in that fashion. Right from the morning when they take up the newspaper, they will only be cribbing about the government. And they walk on the street, they'll say there's a pothole there, there's a pothole here, pothole here. And it is all the time cribbing and cribbing and cribbing in life. It makes you also sad. All your energy gets dissipated. So also it's positive. People have positive thinking. Hey, it can be done. You can do it. You are the one to do it. These are people who are charged with a positive energy. Very important. We need the positive energy. All right. But then, what does the positive energy give you at that point of time? It's always you're looking for the future. That is when I believe that it is not about the negative thinkers, it's not about the positive thinkers, it's about the right thinking. What do I mean by right thinking? Just want to illustrate with a beautiful example over here, which has been etched in my memory for a long time. A friend of mine wanted to go on a holiday with a family, and they were just a husband and wife and a son. In fact, they were leaving for a holiday. The husband says, listen, I need to draw some money. I'll just go up to the ATM and come back. And he didn't arrive. He didn't come back for a long time. And after half an hour, there came an ambulance with the body of this person. Imagine the plight of this person. She was totally devastated and shattered. She didn't know what to do. The body was brought. The message spread around. Everybody from that place came in, to the neighbors, her friends, her relatives, all of them, they flocked in. The whole family was with them. And she was sobbing. And there comes a message for her to say that there is an interview in one of the coveted institutions. Now, to do it or not to do it, to take it up or not to take it up. None of us knew about it. She just called her mother-in-law. I don't know what they spoke. Then she came back normally dressed as if that nothing had happened. She picked up her bag and went for the interview. Are you puzzled? What would you say to this? What sort of a woman is she? Where is she gone? She came back after an hour or so. Then the cremation had happened. This is one of the gravest situations that I'm talking about. But it will not happen. But if it does happen, this is where the right thinking comes to play. If I were in her shoes or somebody else were in her shoes, what would say? Jaane do na, it's okay. This is more important than that. And then what would happen is she would have lost the opportunity. Am I right? The reason why she was dressed is she said, I do not want to get a job where I'm being pitied or out of sympathy. I want it out of my qualification. That's when she had that. At the same time, she also said, these people around will be there with me, Usha, just for a couple of days. Thereafter, everything would come to normalcy. What would I do with a child? How am I going to bring him in this world? So this is where the right thinking comes. Right thinking is thinking at the right time, in the right manner, and to move on for the solution, not for the problem.